Hi guys, it's me Paul and welcome back to my channel. This is a video that I've been wanting to do for quite a long time, so I just jump in there. And I've been waiting to build up my collection a bit. Now, this is a video that's going to be on a brand called Clionadh Cosmetics. Now, I watch a couple of YouTubers on here that are really into their indie makeup, and I got really interested in this brand called Clionadh. Now, Clionadh she's like they're indie brand based in Toronto in Canada, and their eyeshadows are magnificent, like beyond magnificent. Now, if you don't know about Clionadh, definitely have a look on their website to have a look at the type of eyeshadows they do. They're amazing. Now, the only thing I would say about it is the shipping time is quite long. Like the time the fact they have such a backlog in their factory because so many people buy Clionadh products now. I think they started off small and they've just like grown exponentially. Like so many people now want to buy from them that I don't know if they've like not been able to up their work scale or whatever, but they do tend to take a long time. And also because of the whole coronavirus, that's put them back a bit as well. So my recent order that I put in January and then in February, and I've only recently just got the January order this week. I'm still waiting for my February order. But they're beautiful. It's a beautiful website. Like I said, I'll put a dropped in the menu. So they're really famous they do highlighters and they do makeup bags and they do brushes. This is part of my second order. I've ordered makeup brushes and a makeup bag from them and an actual magnetic palette because they've got their beautiful their stained glass magnetic palettes that they make. So I'm waiting for those to arrive. So I don't think they've been shipped out yet. But I do have a lot of shades. Now, these ones are just from the normal collections that she does. They do have their signature collection, which is known as their stained glass collection, which is very much sought after, but has very expensive prices. You're looking at sort of $17 to $25 per shade. And they have just amazing multi-chromes. They change, they shift in the eyes. They look absolutely gorgeous. So you really need to go and have a look on their website. They also do things like earrings as well, which is a bit random, but yeah. But the ones that I'm looking at, they do various collections. Like they do like the Deity collection, the Woodland collections, the something degree North collection, but the ones I've got about nearly 30 here, which is and I'm going to just do a bit of swatch for you to show you some of the products that I've got. I found that they don't have a lot of mattes. A lot of it's just like shimmers and things, and all these actually just completely change in the light. They're beautiful. So I've got two matte shades. This is going to be a little bit like random because I'm going to have to try and keep wiping my hand because I'm going to end up covered in these swatches. So the first ones, I'll just show you the two mattes. I've got like the Wild Berry one. This is good. They're all magnetic. So at the moment I've just got them in like a Morphe Z palette that just bought off Morphe for about a £5. But like I say, I've got one coming on the stained glass collection. So this is Wild Berry. It's just like a pink nude. So just have a look at the shades here. I'm just going to do it down here. So it's very pigmented. I'm wondering how best it would be to show you. Very pigmented. And then I've got another dark purple, which is Raspberry Fudge. The names are really cute too. So it's like a darker purple. It shows like a chocolate purple there. So let's start having a look at some of these ones here. So I've got quite a few blues. So I've got this one, Ursa. Just beautiful shades. I'm just tying the shades in case you decide that you like it and you want to go on and place an order. So this is like a sort of dark blue. It does have a really nice shift to it as well in the light. There's some of them I call they're colour shifting or shapeshifter ones that you think are a certain colour, but then when you actually put them on, they're a different colour as well, which I think is nice. This is Sub-Zero. So this is again part of their North collection. So let's see, take them down here. Look at that blue. Look at that blue. That's electric blue, that one, isn't it? You'd have to, I think if I was going to use that, I would have to play with some kind of more muted colours with it. Already getting covered in eyeshadow. So the next one I'm going to look at is another blue. Now this one says here, this is Wormwood. And this is, I think this is one of their shapeshifter ones, I think. Shapeshifter, color shifters here. So that's that one there. So I'm going to put it on. Some of their shades are a little bit soft. So you've got to watch when you dig in. So look at that. So that is blue in the palette, in the pan. But when you put it on your arm, look, it comes out this weird purple blue colour. Look at that. That's amazing, isn't it? I mean, I'm not very good at doing swatches. That's the only problem. So it looks blue there, but then when you put it on, it comes out like a purple colour. It's so nice. I just love the name as well, Wormwood. It's just like, I don't know, it's like some kind of fairy tale, isn't it? So other blues I've got is I got this one here, which is Aqua Fortis, which is more of a light blue. Do it on my pinky. So actually this is more like a turquoisey blue, actually, when you put it on. So that's that one there, turquoise blue. And then I've got this one here, which is more, this one here is called Fog. This is more like a sort of grey blue, as you probably would, you know, expect from the name. Just put it on my wrist here. But I mean, you could do so many beautiful looks. You would probably have to, there's a Fog, so it's quite light, a light one. I'll see if I can get a better swatch. I suppose obviously these ones you'd maybe have to have a palette with some transition colours for that. Tell me, if you get Clionadh, what do you do? Do you buy a lot of palettes that have transition shades that you, like other palettes that you use along with it? Because I haven't seen, like I say, that many mattes within Clionadh. And then I've got this one here, which is Vortex. Again, this is another, oh, please don't break, please don't break. This is another kind of colour that is skewed weird, like it looks brown, like, so you put it on, it looks blue, but look at that one there. That's that colour, that is that colour there, Vortex. So as you might expect, like a vortex whirls, it changes in the light a bit. So that's the kind of blue colour. Oh, I've got one more blue actually. Yeah, how could I miss that one? And this one is called Nocturnal. And that is, but again, what colour was that in the pan? It was dark blue. Look at it on here, it's purple. That's it there, that is Nocturnal. So this is what I love about it. It's like such a surprise. So, but you can see the swatch. If you go onto our website, you can see how they swatch. So it's not like you buy this and go, oh, I'll get this, it'll be blue. And then it comes to you and it's like it's purple. But that's the colour. But then that's what it comes out as. The next one I have is a range of purples and pinks, which I do like some purples and pinks. I've got this nice one here, which is called Merlot. And it's, oh, like a purple there. So just swatch it here. So this is Merlot. This is just a really nice purple there. I've got another one here which is called Cinnabar, and I think this is a pink one, but I think this comes out as almost like a brown though. Oh yeah, this is another shape-shifting, colour shifting. It's like a werewolf. The werewolf of the eyeshadow world. It comes out as a kind of almost like a brown. And then we've got this one here, which is Midnight Sun. That's one of the new ones I got actually. There's so many I could have picked that I just was like, I'm in love with that. So that's Midnight Sun there. I'm really rubbish at doing swatches. I don't know how these people just manage to do clean swatches. I've actually put like a ton on it now. It is you do get like a sort of reddy, purpley, brown almost in that one, which is really nice. And then we've got here, this one here, which is Hex. I think this is from the kind of like the magic one. There's like a sort of magic collection. Let's see if I might have to go and wash my arm in a minute and then for the next. So that is like a really true sort of like a purple there. Like a light purple. The next one I've got for purple is this Amulet. just love the shade names. Which finger shall I use for this one? Amulet. And again, this is a really nice pink. This is like a really, I don't know, hot, like a Barbie hot pink sort of colour, but it's shimmery. It's not coming across well my arm, but it's, I don't know if you can see that. And the last one is a kind of peachy pink, and this is Prophecy. And this is almost like a peachy pink. I actually really, it's actually like a rose gold, actually, a rose gold shade when you get it. I'm seeing if I can try and rose gold. Right at the top there, because it shimmers gold. It's like a pink but shimmers gold. Do I have another purple one? I think that's all my purples. I'm going to come back. So that's the first lot of swatches. We've got the blues and the kind of blues. There's one purple there, a blue that is skewed purple. So that's kind of blues and greys, and that's the kind of pinks and purples. Some of them, like I say, shifting into sort of different things. I'll pause it and then I'll come back and do the rest. Back again. Okay, so the next is I've got kind of, I think this is kind of these are kind of browns now. And browns are so versatile because obviously you can do more day looks with them, but you can darken them, make them more smoky, more deeps, more dramatic. So these are kind of like browns and greens. So I've got this one called Hunter. So this is Hunter. Actually, it's coming across as a little bit of a deep browny purple. There. Maybe should have been in the purple ones. And then I've got this one here, which is a nice brown. It's actually called chocolate orange. So it's almost like a bronze, actually, this one. It's really nice. Look at that. I mean, that's the kind of colour, that would be the centrepiece of someone's palette, that, wouldn't it? Like, a Jeffree Star sort of palette or something. That would be like a centrepiece of that. The good thing is I actually got a lot of these on deal. There was a big sale in January, so some of you who do love Clionadh, you might remember there's a huge, this is another reason that maybe you have a bit of a backlog. They did a massive sale, so a lot of these shades that would maybe be about $5-6 were down to like sort of $3, so brilliant. So the next one I've got here is Caribou, which is a type of deer, is it, if I'm right in saying? And this is from their North collection. So it's a really nice shiny brown there. That's that one there. Nice brown. And then we've got this one here, which is Shroom. I think this is a colour changing one, I think, if I'm right in saying. I do like this colour, actually. It's a nice shade. So that's Shroom there. Some of these are actually a little bit more similar to each other, but you can see that kind of has a bit of a purple tinge to it. And I've just wiped everything down my arm. And then we've got this one here, which is Arcana. And this is coming out as some of the actual pans are the eyeshadows are a lot more crumbly than others, and it must just be ooh, and that's actually coming out purple. It's not even coming out, you can't even really see that, actually. So if you imagine that one there, it's coming out as a kind of purple sort of colour. And then we'll go with this one here, which is, and this is kind of the greens. Now this is one's called Elixir. And this is really super crumbly. I have to watch with this. And it's actually coming out as almost like a sort of a silvery, goldy green, actually. It's very nice. I don't know if you can actually see it. It's really difficult for it to focus there. Now, this is probably my favourite shade in the whole one. And this is called Toadstool. Now, that's a shade, as you can see. And it colour shifts. I'd love to be able to get some other her stained glass collection, because a lot of them do that. So this one, it comes out, it looks like a little bit like green, a greeny brown, but then when you put it on, that's the shade, and it changes a bit in the light. It's difficult to show you here, but it changes a bit in the light. So one way it looks a bit more purple, In one light it looks a little bit more brown. I just think it's beautiful. Then we've got this one here, which is Firewood. And again, that's more of a sort of coppery brown colour. I mean, all these are like, they're so much nicer in the flesh. It's difficult to show you on screen, but I mean, it changes in the light. It's so nice. And then we've got this green here, which is Rune. I would say if you really like your indie makeup and you want to make a collection, I would say have a look at the Clionadh website. Especially if you're like already in somewhere like the US and Canada. I think the shipping's really reasonable there. I mean, obviously to the UK it's quite hefty. My last two are a gold and an orange, and this is Salamander. I mean, look at that, that's beautiful. And this is Salamander. I have to use my thumb and it's like a sort of peachy orange. And my last one is a gold one, and this is Carrot, as in K-A-R-A-T. I like how you can sort of look at the shade colours at the bottom, but this is beautiful. I love this colour. This is like a really nice gold. I mean, I have golds in other palettes, but that gold is like, it's like a Pat McGrath gold, this one. Beautiful. I'm just going to try and... So, I'm trying to show you guys a bit better. I need to be able to twist my arm or something. So those are the shades there, and that's the greens, and I've got makeup all over me. That is my collection. I would love to be able to get some of the stained glass ones. Whether I would be able to justify spending $25 a shade, but they're amazing. If you go online just to even have a look at them and look at how they are so different in the eye. I mean, I suppose it would be like, I mean, so I know some people who do collect them, but for a lot of people, they might just be buy one of those shades just as a standout shade for for special occasions, because it does shape shift. So people are probably like, oh, what have you got in your eyes? Oh, is it brown? Oh, it's purple. Oh, it's blue. And it just changes all the time. The multichromes. I am expecting to get another delivery of Clionadh soon, once they manage to ship it out. What I ordered was they had a special collection, which you can still go online and get at the moment, and I think it was $21, and it was 4 shades, and the shades, they were all kind of themed around Australia, and the money, they put some money towards that, those purchases, to help the people who were affected by the Australian wildfire, or the areas that were affected by the Australian wildfire, which I think is really good that they're doing that. So I've ordered that, so that should come. I think they're kind of like more purples and greys, I think, if I'm remembering correctly. And also ordered, it was a special discount on their brushes, and they had a brush set, a bag, makeup bag, and they had like a Z palette, but it was like with the stained glass on it, and it was a really good deal on it, so I picked that up as well. So hopefully I'll get that at some point. I bought all this in January, so I might be waiting for it for months. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll put in the link for Clionadh. If you haven't, tell me what you think of Clionadh. If you're already a fan, what have you bought? What kind of stuff do you like by her? Have you splurged on the stained glass collection? If not, is that something you would go and have a look at? Drop down your comments below, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel and you enjoyed this video, please subscribe. Thank you very much for watching, and have a lovely weekend. Bye bye.